It takes more than skills to be great. That's what people don't understand. You can be the most skillful person on earth, still don't make the NBA. The NBA is not about skills. The thing that makes me a step further than people is the obsession and the discipline I have towards the game.
What a play! Giannis slam it!
Well, happy anniversary to Giannis, because it's been 13 years since his debut in 2013. That was against the Knicks. And now he's scored at least 30 points on 60% shooting in every game this season. He becomes the first player to do so in each of his first 4 games of the season in NBA history. And tonight, Giannis is saying to the Warriors, come out to play, which means we get a little full court press. So now joining us from Milwaukee, covering the Bucks for us is Jamal Collier, covering the Warriors for us is Anthony Slater. But Jamal, I want to start with you on this if I could, because there was a lot of drama surrounding the Milwaukee Bucks. What's going to happen with Giannis this offseason? They look to have settled in. What's working so well with this team around Giannis?
Malika, according to him, it's been his teammates that he's really given the credit to, and really the style of play that the Bucks really focused on revamping this team coming into the season. It looks a lot like the rest of the NBA. They're younger, faster, guys who can switch, really spread the floor and shoot threes. You've got Miles Turner in the addition that he's been able to give him an athletic big man next to Giannis, and those things are really starting to sort of pay off for this Milwaukee team, and that Giannis is now able to spread the floor, drive in space, and give defenses a tough decision of, do you double Giannis and leave these shooters open? And his passing has really leveled up over the last couple of years. He's rebounding at a higher rate. And one more thing, Malika, that somebody told me over the summer that was key. He did not rehab an injury over the summer. He was healthy. He was able to sort of go through his normal progression and, you know, really have a normal offseason, going into Eurobasket, winning that bronze medal with Greece. You really just see him kind of picking up where he left off. He's starting the season off feeling really good.
Right, having that normal offseason really can help a player when they're not having to come back from these nicks and knacks and injuries, and you can see the results of that here on the floor. On the other side of this matchup here, Slater, Steve Kerr, he has this Warriors, the big lineup, they're calling it here, in Jimmy, Draymond, Jonathan Kuminga alongside Steph Curry. What have they found there?
Someone called the sheriff.
Yeah, you know, you go back to Jimmy Butler coming to this team last year. They were really successful down the stretch, but those three together were not successful. You know, they were a minus 36 and 105 minutes together in the regular season and postseason last year, to the point that Steve Kerr spent the offseason and training camp saying he didn't really believe that they could work together. You know, I talked to Steve at Shoot-Around today. He said even as recently as opening night, that first half in L.A., he was very skeptical about the spacing and the fit of those three. But, you know, the numbers bear out. Look what's happened since then. They're plus 37 now in 74 minutes. Jonathan Kuminga is now a permanent starter. And one of the things that's really done for this team, talking to Kerr today, is it's made them bigger. We know that that's their weakness, right? You know, in a Western Conference that's upsizing in so many ways, they're a small team. But these three together now starting at least makes them positionally bigger to face teams like tonight, Miles Turner and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm very curious to see who's going to draw that Giannis assignment, particularly early on. Jimmy Butler's had some very successful minutes on him. We know that Al Horford has been one of the best at guarding both Miles Turner and Giannis in his minutes, so it's going to be interesting to see the way Steve Kerr goes. This is going to be Appointment TV. Gentlemen, thank you so much. We appreciate the time here. Since we're talking about bigs, we got to talk about Nikola Jokic, because he entered Wednesday with a triple-double in every game so far this season. Sinead, he was looking to keep that streak alive against the Pelicans here. And he reunited with his former teammate, DeAndre Jordan. Who could forget how they greet each other?
Very Euro.
I love
very
this.
Euro.
This made me smile. This did not make the Pelicans smile.
No, anytime he's backing people down, know that he is going to be a sleeper with his passing. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. All in the first quarter, he was cooking.
He was halfway to a triple-double in the first quarter alone. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely correct. The Nuggets would go into half leading 53-47. The score's not important, but with these, their big three is doing really is here. So off the Pelicans miss, Jokic gets the rebound, launches it to Peyton Watson, and then back to Jamal Murray for three.
I mean, it looks like synergy.
Good word. Great word.
Great
chemistry.
Word of the day. Again, off the Pelicans miss, a little bit of a theme here. Murray pushing it up in transition. Murray gets the three. nails that one again.
If they're going to be getting out and running in that altitude, it's going to be problems to win the game.
And Murray has started season.
He had to
the
finish
past.
that with a dunk.
Yeah.
He had to.
But not this year. Nikola Jokic, 21, 10, and 12, his fourth consecutive triple-double. Nuggets win. And Jokic now has 4 straight triple-doubles, which ties Oscar Robertson and Russell Westbrook for the longest streak to start a season in NBA history. And after the game, he was asked about what makes it so effortless, what makes it look so effortless, at least.
It's not effortless. I mean, I think we need to stop saying that. I'm still running like other guys. I'm still jumping like other guys. You know, so sometimes just the game goes my way, and I have a good night like today. I think it was an okay night for me, decent night, whatever, a good night for me. So hopefully it's gonna be like that in the future.
I love that. He's like, guys, stop saying it's effortless. It's not effortless. I'm exuding a lot of effort. But he's a 3-time MVP. He currently leads the league in rebounding and assists. And surprisingly enough, he's never led in either category for an entire season. Maybe this is the year. Is Jokic actually doing something differently, Brian?
Yeah, so David Adelman, the new coach, really looked at last year, and Jokic had the highest scoring average of his career, which sounds good. He also took the most shots and played the most minutes. And they just didn't think that was a good trend because the Nuggets won 7 fewer games than the year before. So this year, they want fewer minutes, fewer shots, more passing to his teammates. You mentioned Murray's off to a great start. Aaron Gordon's off to a good start. The result, 9 fewer points a game, 6 fewer shots than he did last year, and #1 in the NBA in assists. That's a formula the Nuggets like a lot better.
Perk, you said you're the king of overreacting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be like a princess here, but tell me if I'm wrong here, okay? The best duo in the NBA is in Denver. The best duo is in Denver. Jokic is already averaging a triple-double, and Jamal Murray, who has yet to be an all-star, which is wild to me, is leading their team in scoring at 27 points per game.
With J-Dub being out, Carl Anthony Towns, no, you're right.
Oh, wait, sorry. Well, excuse me.
You're right.
Wait, a little louder with your chest?
You're right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I think it's a great start for Denver.
It's been an awesome start for Denver. We expected that they were going to have a good year after the offseason that we had. All of us loved the additions that they made, but it's really clicking out the gate. They were the last team to start the season, and they have wasted no time. Perk, what was your word earlier? Synergy?
Yes, synergy.
You got a couple more for us? You got to go into the thesaurus for a little bit because I do want to play a little Western fill in the blank here so we can all expand our vocab. Let's start with Ja Morant because he hit a go-ahead bucket, 7.6 seconds left in the fourth quarter to give the Grizzlies a win against the Suns. So, Wendy, I'm going to start with you here. Fill in the blank. Ja Morant, he will be blank this season.
He's always intriguing because he's always doing something to make you drop your jaw or slap your head. I don't know why the Suns were not up on him at the end of this game. This is the 7th time in his career he's hit a shot in the last 10 seconds to go ahead. They let him open the door, and he slammed it. Look at this. Come on, get up on him. The job was awesome, finishing his best game of the season so far last night.
All right, next up, Cooper Flagg. He had a thunderous dunk as part of a double-double performance in a win against the Pacers. So maybe he's starting to get his feet under him a little bit. Even dropped a little too small. Did you see that today on Mac McClung in this game? Look on someone your own size. Fill in the blank. Cooper Flagg's too small was blank.
It was perfectly petty. This is a show that loves to be there, and I like it because rookie year is not easy. It's going to be difficult, especially with a lot of the ball handling responsibility he wears on his shoulders. So he needs to feel confident, and the best way is to move people out of the way. You see the hair was flying, and then say you're a little too small. I like a confident Cooper.
I like a confident Cooper, and I also like guys who are having fun. There's nothing wrong with that. What do you say? Shall we stick in Texas? Kevin Durant finished the night with 31 points. That's his 50th career 30-point game after turning 35 years old.
Crazy.
Perk, fill in the blank. Kevin Durant's game ages like
Jay-Z lyrics, because Jay-Z lyrics hold, his lyrics don't age.
Period.
KG game for us getting buckets is not going anywhere. Damn it, he's still averaging 27 points per game. And what is he, 38? 38, so walking bucket, that's what my comparison is.
So you're saying that KD can still go bar for bar with the rest of the NBA?
Just reasonable doubt.
Don't miss an NBA nightcap next Saturday when Devin Booker and the Suns, they head to LA to face Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and the Clippers. Coverage gets started with NBA Countdown. We'll be back with you at 10 o'clock Eastern. Shifting now to some breaking news. Our thoughts are with Oklahoma City